Oh hey, didn't see you there. Hey Figs, my name is David Dent and I'm going to be a pharmacist. When I was in 7th grade, I came home, I had taken a career quiz and it said I would either be a cartoonist or I'd be a pharmacist. Two very different things. I was terrible at drawing. I like science. I also thought pharmacists only count pills. How hard could it be? I remember telling my older brother my career plans as a 7th grader and he just looked me straight in the face and he said,
"You're never going to become a pharmacist."
Realistically, he was right. At the time, I was 12 years old, one of triplets. I'm the middle child. I was being raised by a single mother with an annual income that left my family just above the poverty line. It rightfully seemed incomprehensible that I would ever earn a doctorate of pharmacy, let alone afford college. My mom was my role model, and after losing her job when I was 6, she worked odd jobs and extra hours to keep food on the table. However, when my triplet brother and sister and I began our junior year of high school, the housing crisis in Las Vegas hit and dealt my family and my mom another financial setback. It became a real possibility that I would lose my childhood home. But just like my mom never gave up, I wasn't giving up that easy either. I picked up a job at a local grocery store and ended up bagging groceries and giving my paychecks to my mom to help pay the bills. And luckily we were able to make it through. I found out about an organization that gives scholarships to high-achieving, low-income students. My success in school while helping financially at home landed me the incredible opportunity to go to the University of Virginia. Not only fulfilling my mom's dream of sending her first in our family to college, but also my own of taking a giant first leap towards pharmacy. I never lost sight of my goal, and my brother's words kept echoing in the back of my head. You are never going to become a pharmacist. I returned home to Las Vegas during one of my college breaks, and I ended up working as a pharmacy technician at the same grocery store I landed my first job. And that was when I first started realizing how little people know about the profession. It's much more than counting pills. My day-to-day looked like processing insurance,
typing in prescriptions, calling providers, talking to patients face-to-face, comforting them on their meds, it's processing patient insurance.
and the list goes on and on. After graduating college, I decided to take a gap year to really decide if pharmacy was right for me. I ended up going from community pharmacy to where I currently work now at VCU Health Hospital as an inpatient pharmacy technician, and I've been working there for the last 2.5 years, and I love every minute of it. While I don't directly interact with patients as much as I did in community, I enjoy working as a technician in a hospital much more. A typical day includes preparing sterile IV drips, running stat meds to the ED, processing and triaging patient orders, restocking Pyxis machines, and exchanging medication kits, training new hires, and the list goes on and on. After getting a taste of pharmacy in the hospital and realizing how much I loved it, I applied to VCU School of Pharmacy, and I ended up getting accepted into the class of 2022. Finally done it. I got into pharmacy school. I was going to be a pharmacist. My brother was totally wrong, but I didn't have another goal. I felt really lost because I felt overwhelmed with all the options. Dealing with mental health challenges that I personally never had experienced before. The more I talked to other people, the more I realized other people were facing the same issues. I think it's extremely important to prioritize both your mental health and your outside passions in order to be a successful physician, a successful pharmacist.
That's why
I created my podcast called OVERxDOSE that touches on these topics during my first year of pharmacy school, and it helped destigmatize mental health and also inform people about the profession of pharmacy in a fun way that's engaging to a younger generation. I made it my mission to raise awareness about the pharmacy profession because everybody wants to grow up to be a doctor, but there's not a lot of people growing up saying they want to become a pharmacist, and I really want to change that. By telling my story, I really want to show people that no matter what circumstances you're in, no matter what hardships you're facing, as long as you
work hard and never give up,
things will work out. My goal since I was 12 years old was to become a pharmacist, and I am 1 year away from
doing just that.
I'm a P3, which is pharmacy's fancy way of saying I'm in my 3rd year of school. This is my last year of didactic coursework, and next year I'll be doing rotations in various pharmacy specialties, applying everything I've learned so far. A lot of people don't think pharmacists are doctors.
But just like doctors,
I chose a career in healthcare because I realized early on that I like helping people, whether that be helping my family pay the bills, or that be helping somebody else find and pursue something they're passionate about. Because I want to inspire younger kids, no matter what circumstances they're in, no matter what their background is, that they can achieve their dreams and that they too can become a doctor. After I finally graduate with my doctorate of pharmacy and I can tell my brother I am a pharmacist, I'm going to be applying for an admin residency. I've always wanted to be a mentor. I've always wanted to have that voice and lead people. And I think being an admin would marry both of my passions. And I'm hoping with this scholarship, I can provide yet another example of how hard work and resilience truly does pay off and continue to inspire younger generations to believe that they can do and become whatever they want to be. So thank you so much, Figs, for taking the time to view my video. It's late. I just got off an 8-hour shift from my hospital. You're an awesome human. I hope you'll consider me for the grant. Thank you so much.